Hello, we are looking at public procurement guiding principles and their objectives. So, procurement principles should be used to guide decisions pertaining to procurement practice. This chapter introduces the basic procurement principles to be applied in order to achieve sound procurement practice and preserve public trust and public interest. So let's look at fundamental principles. Basic general principles shall govern the administration of government procurement. Procuring entities and their staff shall be responsible and accountable for complying with these principles in the practice of procurement and the application of discretion and judgments made in the decisions pertaining to procurement proceedings in the objectives of sound procurement practice are to be achieved. These principles, however, are not intended to replace standards supported by other disciplines in which procurement officials participate. Another guiding principle for public procurement is value for money. The ultimate objective of the public procurement activity is to achieve best value for money in order to maximize economy and efficiency of public spending. This key operating principle relates to a number of factors which include not only the price of the goods, works or services, but also the suitability and satisfactory quality of those. The SO 1968, Section 13. Other influential factors may include total life cycle costs, maintenance or servicing costs, delivery or construction period, transportation or storage costs, as well as benefits of broader elements, whether environmental, social, or economic factors. So another guiding principle for public procurement is fairness and equal treatment. Good procurement is impartial and consistent and should offer all interested suppliers, purchasers, and consultants an equal opportunity to compete. Procuring entities must adopt practices that promote fair competition and allow adequate time in the tendering procedure for all those that are participating, as well as must avoid unnecessarily burden or constraint on the FARA Section 19(1). Also, the principle of equal treatment prohibits discrimination against any bidder regarding conditions of participation with regard to financial, technical, or commercial qualifications and capacity. So here we are promoting fairness during this public procurement practice. Yes, another guiding principle in public procurement is transparency. Transparency in the procurement process and the implementation of procurement and sale contracts, there must be transparency. The promotion of transparency in procurement complements procedure control and serves as an effective tool against corruption. It also ensures undistorted competitive conditions between the suppliers or contractors in the market and allows them to monitor compliance with the procurement rules. So the next, we are looking at the procurement entities shall to the extent possible carry out all procurement proceedings in a transparent way. So here we're still insisting on transparency. Yes, and in this transparency, we are emphasizing on the following elements. One is during advertisement. Procurement notices shall be publicized as early as possible in the newspapers of wide circulation of the government procurement website. These notices should contain all the necessary information to enable the participation of pertinent bidders. Public accessibility of procurement documents, legislation, regulations, manuals, and bidding documents should be made public through the government or procurement website to enhance the knowledge of the servant business community and be acquainted with government procurement procedures. Also, to promote transparency, we shall make publication of contract awards. Notices. Now here we have decided on who we shall give the contract to, or in other words, who we shall award the contract. So we shall do publication of the contract awards. Here, notices of contracts awarded by procuring entities shall be published on the government procurement website, indicating the name of the winning bidder, the date, and the procurement method we employed. Record of procurement proceedings as well. Procuring entities shall maintain appropriate recording of procurement procedures with an individual file for each procurement requirement marked with the relevant reference number. Procurement records shall be kept for a minimum period of 5 to 7 years as required by Section 655 of FO 1965. Okay, we are still insisting on transparency. We shall do debriefing of bidders and consultants. Debriefing participating bidders on the outcome of the results of their bids and why they were not successful is a generally accepted good practice for procuring entities. Here, after choosing on who to award the tender, we shall make the rest of the interested bidders know why they did not succeed or why they were not awarded the contract. So, participation of civil society. Procuring entities are encouraged to invite civil society organizations to attend key procurement cycle activities such as bid openings and contract signing proceedings. Also, another guiding principle in public procurement is integrity and ethical behavior. In order to achieve value for money and to effectively contribute to efficient service delivery, public procurement practice must adopt a strong ethical stand. All public officials and other personnel connected with the procurement of goods, services, or works are responsible for carrying out their duties with due diligence and in the proper manner, whatever their role in the public procurement process, directly or indirectly, whether it be planning, requisitioning, ordering, producing documents, making approvals, maintaining documents and records, or monitoring payments. Those are some of the guiding principles that govern how public procurement is done. Thank you.